Yo, what's going on, guys? Back in the video. So last video I mentioned something serious I had to talk about. Well, something semi-serious. I don't consider it serious, but other people would. Basically, when I'm playing Tower of Hell, it's a pretty fun game to play. It's like an obby. Can you step on that? How do you do that, then? Okay, so basically, guys, I have been broken up with. Some would say, unfortunately. I would say no. I'm actually happier, actually. I would consider it a very abusive relationship because the lack of communication and just straight up like the lack of, I'll consider it childish behavior. I've been lied to, you know. Yes, I'm not saying I'm perfect either in a relationship either. I'm not considering to be like a saint. I did do things that I heavily regret to that person, but I still feel happier now because I feel like I said, I don't really wish like bad things upon the person that I was dating, but I am happier that I'm freer now. I moved on pretty quickly, of course, because that's what I do. The breakup was more like tragic. It was tragic. Like I don't really care much for it. Some would say that even that's abusive to say that. I don't really consider that either because oh shit almost fell. Because really, you know, like I said, lack of communication, guys. That's how divorces end up being divorced. Okay, is lack of communication, and you have to communicate with your partner. You have to because it's not gonna end good. Uh, it was like a 6 month relationship. It was serious at the beginning, serious at the middle, and near the end, it was somewhat serious. So, oops. I'm not even get mad because this is serious talk, guys. All right, I'm not even gonna go serious because I just joined mid game. So yeah. But fun fact, something that I don't really mind is that I'm with someone else right now. Actually, I moved on like that quick. I'm over with someone else. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really care. That person that I was dating, like I said things after the breakup, of course. But we all know, demons come inside us sometimes when we're mad, make us say things that we don't actually mean. But yeah, um, it was a pretty tragic thing. But I don't really care because, like I said, me saying that all the time making I think actually I do care, but I don't really care. Like I said, I'm always saying that because to reassure you guys that it wasn't that serious. I'm fine. Actually, I didn't even cry a single fucking tear. Actually, believe it or not. I guess you could think my autism for that. Actually, I'm autistic. I didn't know that. I also have ADHD, and surprisingly, I recently found out I also have ODD, which I don't know what that is. So whatever that is, I have it. I have lack of sympathy for people who don't really connect with me in a way. Is that an enemy still? I think it is. Dang it. So yeah, that's just what happened. That's all. Anyways, enough with that serious bullshit. That stop story, because really it's not something that I would dwell on even. I just wanted to announce that. Just, that's why, because that is kind of why I haven't made videos much this weekend. Usually I make videos on the weekend, and I took a break on the week. Cause guys, as you know, I am a senior in high school. I'm 18 years old, and I need to graduate. I have good plans after school, so I gotta focus on school. That's why I don't make videos during the week. Well, I will start doing it really if it's like actually that important to me. How are people already at the half of this level? People are like actually like jobless. Some would say. Okay, you know what? Let's not play that rage game. Okay, let's just I don't rage this game, but like I'm trying to actually lock in. So yeah, this will happen. That's why I make videos, but I'll be back on track and stuff like that. Um, Also, the delay on Minecraft is because, like I said, my controller broke, and I have the PS5 version of it. But I'm thinking of re-downloading a game called DC Universe Online. It's a fun game, but the community of that game is very toxic, believe it or not. For example, the day of, I'm gonna say his initials, okay? How long time ago? I'm gonna say what he did and his initials. I don't want to say his name out of respect. But his name is CK. He was a person who went to colleges and spoke about politics and spoke about the problems of the world. I'm not gonna go into that though because, come on, it's stupid for one. I don't like politics. I know a lot about it. I think it's just stupid. I think it's just stupid. But CK, right? After CK died, I've heard these people were like saying, by the way, a quick little hint, he got assassinated. Alright, let's just say that, alright? In game. Well, not really in game, but, I still want to say, that kind of stuff. But, yeah. People were mocking his death. That's all I'm saying. And I don't like that. I don't like anybody dying, guys. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, the world we live in is absolutely fucking crazy. We have so much hate in the world, and all it needs to do, guys, we were all born by the same, if you believe in it, we were all born by the one person. We were all born, we are basically like very far relatives to each other or close relatives to each other. The hate in this world, like, I don't understand it. Every time I come online and I join, like, I have a server I join, it's like this VC server on Discord. It has like a bunch of VC channels in it. Sometimes I pop in there, right, to hang out with people, and no, as soon as they find out that I'm trans, all they do is just hate on me. I don't really care. That's their problem. But that's just the hate we have in this world. Like, I come on the game like The Hood, right? Like, I come on The Hood, right? Wearing the trans flag, right? And I get killed straight up. Like it's like, oh hell no, I get called slurs, stuff like that. Like I said, it doesn't bother me at all. Hate doesn't bother me no more. I've been bullied for like most of my life. But that's, I like to call it, some would say, I'll this game doesn't make me skinny anymore. But because like I like the skin look to me because it's like me in real life. Yeah, the hate in this world is crazy. I don't like the hate in here. It needs to kind of stop. We all need to be kind to each other. I'm an advocate for world peace or even kindness in this game. Is this actually real Dooms for a big battle? Also, why am I like colorless? I'm like, cause seeing Kill My Grandma, okay? If you know the reference, let me know, cause it's a pretty good movie. Bro, chill. Oh my god, it's pre-lobby. That's serious. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be so good at this game. I used to literally like do this, right? I used to literally launch myself off of those bombs. I'll put bases up, because if that bridge broke, I'll show you how I do it. Hopefully I can still do it. Hopefully I'm back in my prime. Everybody was like a rock. Everybody was like a 360, 360. Imagine. But yeah, the hate is what is crazy. I think it's absolutely dumb. But we move on from the hate, and don't let hate get. All I gotta say for people who are being bullied or people who are receiving hate, I'm gonna say this right now to y'all. Don't let it get to you. Absolutely not. That's what they want to. That's what they want you to do. But being mentally strong, isn't not being depressed, or isn't not being, basically depression. Really, it's not being depressed. That's not being mentally strong. Mentally strong is living every day with a good mindset, and a good mindset that really helped me through all my bullying, guys, is that every day is a good day. Guys, every day is a good day. Every day you're alive is a good day. You wake up, you're breathing, right? That's a good day to you. No matter what you're going through, that's a good day. That's the mindset I have, you know? Like I said, for example, I've been broken up with. I'm not gonna treat it, I'm not gonna dwell on it. You know, it happened, you know? It's unfortunate, absolutely, yes. I wish it didn't happen. But I also don't let it get to me. Because yeah, it's a pretty serious thing. Absolutely, I understand, but it's not something that you should really be, you know, dwelling on, you know, for like months or so. In my opinion, guys, it's all my opinion. If anybody's offended, I'm sorry. I don't mean in any way, shape, or form a like way of saying that like yeah, you should just like forget about it. It's always good. It's always good to learn off of it. Also, guys, look, I'll show you something. All right, if this game added that feature still, what I used to do, guys, is everything's. I'm gonna target probably red. I don't know. I'll go red. I don't like red because it's red. And blue. If you guys know that Doritos reference, let me know. Very funny video there. But yeah, like I said, guys, dwelling on things in life won't get you anywhere. Unfortunately, it'll just get you even more sad, in my opinion. Also, I hate being colorless. All right, I'm not that troll, okay? But yeah, guys, every day is a good day. I'm living, I'm breathing, I'm happy. That's, you know. Oh my God, my role's been flipped already. All right, this is a good time to practice my skill. Look. Okay, they didn't actually, they moved that feature. Okay, back OG Doomspire, you could do that. So guys, this is a quick video. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I wanted to say. Like I said, I'll be back on track with that. I'm mentally okay. I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, I have my problems and stuff, but it's only temporary, guys. Only temporary. Always. Also, word of advice for everybody who's dealing with hate, though, because I feel like it's something serious to really talk about. Do not let anybody, don't let anybody, alright, and nobody, not even your mom, your parents, or anybody tell you that you can't do the thing that you want to do. Alright? Well, it depends it depends, guys. It depends. Your mom's always right sometimes, alright? Your dad's always right sometimes. Or your guardian's always right sometimes. Listen to them because they want the best for you, alright? They really do. Some people are bad, some people are good. Some people have good parents, some people have bad parents. But it's all in the matter of they want what's best for you. Some case scenarios, guys. Alright? You can't be doing like bad stuff. Make good choices. Make good choices. You want to make good choices in life. Alright? So, again, like hating on people, right? Or just don't do that. If you hate on people, to me, you are already proving yourself as weak. To me, alright? Anybody who hates on me, I automatically think that they're insecure, they got problems at home, or, you know, stuff like that. You know, and 9 times out of 10, that's why they're, you know, picking on you. It's because they got stuff going at home, or they hate themselves. Lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem. You know, I actually love myself, guys. I love myself. All right, I'm not perfect because nobody's perfect. Anybody you see on the internet is not perfect, and what's on the internet is probably not even real, guys. I speak the truth, guys. I'm not perfect. Absolutely not. We are all not perfect. We all got something that we're insecure about. Even me. I'm very insecure, you know, and look, I'm gonna say it because I don't even care because you can't make fun of me for it because I don't even consider it insecurity. I consider it just another way of how special I am. I'm insecure about my voice, believe it or not. You know, being trans and all that. It's insecure. My voice doesn't sound like trans. You know, that's why everybody says I'm trolling or something like that. You know, that's my insecurity. You know, but sometimes I love my voice, which is why I talk a lot, honestly. Yeah, it's what makes me me. It's what makes you you. Any insecurity you have, it's what makes who you are as a person, like genuinely. And I'm speaking the truth here. All right, whether you believe it or not, it's the truth. Anybody, You have a big nose. That's what makes you you. You know, you have, let me see, you're short. That's what makes you you. You're tall. That's what makes you you. Any insecurity out there, it's what makes you you. You don't want to follow this stupid like social like norms where social norms or saying that you need to have this to be beautiful, you need to look like this to be beautiful. It's absolutely not true. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody is. Any person, any shape or form, you're beautiful. All right. Because beauty, now you may hear this a lot, but beauty isn't what's on the outside. It really isn't. It really isn't. And I'll tell you why in a second. It's because what's more beautiful is what is is who you are as a person. You can be looking like let's say a criminal, right? You can be what people are outside like in a society or social norms or anything like that, look like a criminal. Like typical like tattoos or big guy tattoos, and he could be the sweetest person ever. It's not what's around you, it's what's inside you that really matters, guys. Again, here's a quote that you probably heard, and it's the truth. You never judge a book by its cover, like genuinely, because it's not just not true. The cover is the cover on the outside, but the book inside of it, the words that you read, and the words that you look at, or really you read the words inside that book, is what really matters. That's how I tell it. That's how I can say it in details, guys. The words in the book is what matters more of what the cover looks like. That's the full truth right there, guys. So like, more of the story is, do not let hate get to you. Do not let bad things that happen in your day get to you. Always have a good day, guys, because your life is not infinite. You don't live forever. And for people who hate on other people, I want you to seriously, I'm calling all of you people, all the bullies out. I'm calling out all you bullies out there. You need to work on yourself. Do not hurt other people because you're insecure about yourself or you got things going at home. Okay? And do not dwell on the things you can't control. That also goes with your insecurities. You can't control if you have a big nose. You can control if you have, a small mouth. You can control if you're tall, short. But what you can do though is embrace it. You can embrace those insecurities that you have. Because again, that's what makes you you. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for listening to my little yap story. But it's yapping, but it's the absolute truth. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.